What do you think of when I say I'm going to be brave and courageous? When you think of braveness and being courageous, do you think of like a firefighter who runs into a burning building and rescues people out of it? Do you think of some army or Navy person rescuing children in a blown up village? What is it that you think of when you think of brave and courageous? Well, I think a lot of us think of those physical acts of heroism that we think not a lot of people could do, that it's like so scary to see a car on fire and pull somebody out and do those kind of things. But I think oftentimes we're more likely to do something like that than we are the little acts of bravery that stop us. Picking up the telephone to call a customer that we're afraid to call, to apologize to a relative, to put our work out there and face possible judgment or ridicule. To me, those are everyday acts of braveness and courage that we could be doing that doesn't require putting our physical life in jeopardy. It requires us maybe being judged in a way we don't like, or maybe finding out that people don't like what we do. This all came to me because I have a friend, big, rough and tough guy with a booming voice, and he was driving home the other day on a busy street where cars are going 60 miles an hour, and he sees this little boy all alone walking down the sidewalk, confused in his underwear. And he did what I think most brave and courageous people would do, is he helped that child get to safety. He looked around, he didn't see the parents, nobody else was stopping, cars are zooming by, and this kid could get splattered, or worse, he could get kidnapped and things we don't want to think about. So he starts talking to the little boy, where's your parents? Where do you live? And the little boy, scared, confused, starts running. So he just follows slow till they get to a safe, place where they can pull over, and he gets out of his car, talks to the little boy, hey, where are your parents? Can I help you find your house? Where do you live? And he holds the little boy's hand, and they walk door to door till they're in this neighborhood where finally he sees there's a door wide open. So my friend brings the kid in there, and he says, is this your house? And he nods. And so my friend is yelling, hey, 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 calling up to the parents, who finally come rushing down the stairs, who were in a dead sleep and didn't know that their little boy had escaped. Anyway, I say all this because he faced the unknown. He didn't know what would happen if he wandered into that house. He didn't know if it was the right house. He didn't know if they were going to come rushing down with guns because he's in their house screaming and waking them up. There's all the stuff that could have happened. And he faced it. No problem. Not a question in his mind that he wouldn't do that to save that kid. And yet, this same man is afraid to put his work out there. He's afraid to put his book out there. And his writing is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's thought-provoking. It's powerful. And it could help so many people with the experience he's been through and how he's gotten over it. And yet he's got that voice in his head saying, don't put that out there. You're not good enough. Your writing isn't good enough. People aren't going to like it. They're going to laugh at you, or they're going to judge you, or then everyone's going to know you're not good enough. Well, you know what? That thought never crossed his mind when he saw that little boy walking down the street in his underwear. Those voices weren't going, oh, you can't stop and help them. What will people think? Oh, they'll look at you funny. Oh, what will they think you're doing to that kid? Or how did you get... All that chatter in the head, that didn't come up. When he saw someone need, he rushed in to help. So I'm wondering, what is it that we need to put out there? What is it that you need to do, that you need to face some possible ridicule, to be brave, to be strong and courageous in the face of what is unexpected? You don't know what's going to come. You don't know how people are going to react, but you need to visualize in your mind, you know what? Those people out there who need my work, There are a lot of lost little boys in their underwear. And if I can guide just one of them home to safety so something bad doesn't happen to them, then I am going to put that book out there. I am going to make that phone call. I am going to display that piece of art. I am going to do whatever it is that you do. You fill in the blank. And I'm going to help that little boy get to safety so he's not hurt. So someone feels, by my work, so someone feels good enough, so they feel strong enough, so they can overcome what I went through. To me, that is braveness and courage that we could face every day, putting our work out into the world, stopping the chatter in our head of what people are going to think about you, because there's a lot of little kids in grown-up bodies that need some guidance, that need some love, that need someone to bring them to a place of safety, that need someone to lead them home. And you could be the person to do it.